Hi, I'm Andrew Skula from Blue Turtle Spa, and in this segment of Skincare TV, I want to go through how we do a facial at Blue Turtle Spa. First off, all clients will have filled out a client profile in which we find out more about their skincare goals, the kinds of products that they're using, and we have time to consult on their skin. And by understanding the products that you're using will help me understand a lot more of the condition that your skin is in. Typically as well, I always wear a facial mask. It's out of respect for my clients, seeing as I'm right in their personal space. But for the purposes of this video, we will not wear that, just so that you know. For the cleanse, I use the Dr. Schwab Sensitive Cleanser on all my clients, about so much in my hand. I then apply it directly to the skin. It's a dry skin, it's not wet. And for the sensitive cleanser, you have to go through a process. It does take about 1.5 minutes of cleansing. And this cleanser will remove dirt and debris from the pores. It will leave the skin soft, moist, and clean without stripping your natural moisturizer, so there'll be no tightness on the skin. Small amounts of cool water is added from time to time, and that process continues for at least 1.5 minutes. After we finish the cleanse, I like to use an enzyme exfoliant, which is very gentle to help remove some of the dry skin on the surface. While the enzyme is on, typically the steam will go on. Now, steam is not essential. If anybody has sensitive skin or redness in their skin, I don't always put the steam on because steam is just going to exaggerate all the redness. If anybody does require steam, I never use ozone. Ozone is a switch on the steamer which enables the steam to be magnified. But ozone can be very, very irritating for some people who have respiratory problems. And seeing as I don't know my clients' respiratory issues, I prefer not to use ozone. And quite frankly, it's not always necessary. So for this client, we will not be steaming her because there's a lot of redness in her skin, but I'll be able to do extractions just as easily as if I had steamed her. At this point is where we do extractions. And extractions are the process whereby we help to remove items or sebum that is clogged in the pores. By doing that, we're also removing blackheads. And the extraction process should always be gentle. Never, ever let anybody force anything out of your skin, because that forceful process of trying to extract something could damage the skin. And quite frankly, reducing blackheads is much easier by people doing better home care in terms of good, gentle cleansing for 1.5 minutes and proper exfoliation. During extractions, I use an extractor which enables me to get behind the pores and clean them out very gently and easily. This is a far better process, as far as I'm concerned, than using one's fingers. Once I finish the extractions, what I would typically do is a second layer of exfoliation. This is important in terms of me also discovering what kind of exfoliant is appropriate for you to use at home if you have conditions that require extra exfoliation. So here I'm using age limit, the alpha hydroxy acid, but I'm not using it on the cheek area because the cheek area is one which is naturally red on this client. So what I may do is use a second layer of enzyme exfoliant there. Now these enzymes and the alpha hydroxy acids are not dangerous. As you can see, I'm applying it by using my hands, so it's nothing that's going to burn you or eat away at your skin. It's very, very safe but very effective. At this point in the facial, the exfoliation, second level of exfoliation is complete. I add serums and hydration gels to the skin, things that will soothe and calm people's skin if they have more redness in their skin. I may use age-fighting ingredients at this point as well if it's appropriate for the skin. And then I apply a mask on top of those. This mask is the platinum soothing mask, which basically will soothe any kind of red, irritated, or inflamed skin. Ideal for people who have very sensitive skins. And this mask will stay on for at least 10 minutes and do the work of helping to calm the the skin down. There are other masks that I may use. For instance, people with acne, I may use a purifying clay mask. For an aging skin, I may use a regenerative firming mask. And all depending on the type of skin that is presenting itself to me at the time when the mask is to be applied. I never make preconceived decisions about what mask I'm going to use. It all depends on what the skin needs. After I've taken the mask off, which is surprising for many of my clients, I do with cool water, because cool is very, very good for the skin at this point. We're trying to calm down any sensations that may be left from previous parts of the facial. I then apply the eye treatment, which I like to use as a gel. The gels sink into the skin very nicely, do not leave any residue, and are very, very soothing and calming for the eye area. It will also help to firm up the skin around the eyes. Then I add moisturizer to the skin. The important thing to note is that moisturizer should only be applied where the skin needs it. So if there's somewhere on my client's skin where they produce a lot of their own moisturizer, I don't apply man-made moisturizer there. I also don't have moisturizer sunscreen combinations because they should be kept separate. You need moisturizer only where necessary, but you need sunscreen everywhere. Finally, I always apply sunscreen, and for me the only sunscreen to use is going to be a mineral-based sunscreen, what we call scientifically an inorganic sunscreen. That's because it gives you the best form of protection against the UV rays that are going to damage your skin. Every client leaves with sunscreen on unless it's pitch black outside. Sunscreen is critical for age fighting in anybody. So at Blue Turtle Spa, our objective is to have you finish with a facial feeling beautiful, looking beautiful. You should never come out of a facial looking all red and puffy and feeling as if you'd been in a war. The idea behind a facial is to take care of your skin and help you to take care of your skin on a daily basis. That's what we do. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you at Blue Turtle Spa. And if you need to find out about making online appointments or purchasing online gift certificates or any of the products that we use at the salon, please have a look at blueturtlespa.com. Thank you very much.